So this is a synovial support video that we're going to do. There's a lot of different things you can do this. I like doing this with my own body weight first. It's basically, I'm going to work on all joints on my body. So you can do wrist rotations. A lot of people do this stuff with Indian clubs. I've broken this wrist, it's a lot different. I've broken this hand, it's a little different. So I do like finger stuff, just basically turning things on. Wrists, you can work elbows, then you start working shoulders, and not just arm swings, but rotations. Internal, external rotations. Before we did that cat-cow, or cat-cow, whatever, that we did with the shoulders on the ground. So internal, external rotations. That's a synovial support. We can work on the neck. We can go side to side. We can go rotating. Biggest thing is chin tucks as well. A lot of people have their heads a lot forward. We want to tuck the chin. Tuck the chin. It's a weird feeling. But you don't want to be swinging or snatching kettlebell with your head really far forward. I like to keep my head back as I go down. That activates more of the upper back musculature. So let's go more shoulders. We can do Indian clubs overhead. We can work on rotating, things like that. Little figure 8 or infinity sign. You want to go into the thoracic mobility like we did before, but also hollow, arching. So hollowing, arching. You get into the hips, you can do leg swings. You can do across the body leg swings. We can do circles. You can work on just the hinge motion, but make sure you're getting internal and external rotations on the ball and socket joints of your hips and your shoulders. A lot more so, if you're doing kettlebell jerks, we don't want to stay in that same plane. We want to do a little bit of rotational where we warm up that tissue around the spine. We can work on hip circles. We can work on hip circles with wide stance. We can work on hip circles with close stance. You can go down into your knees, bends, rotations. Make sure you do the same for your ankles. Synovial fluid helps keep our joints basically gliding around and basically lubricated. We need that if we're going to put some weight on it and do higher repetitions. Especially if it's cold, you definitely want to warm up a little bit. And then go into the full range motions. Your jerk, certain things, work on maybe a complex of putting all those things together into what you're doing. Kettlebell snatch, you can work on that. So just because we're rotating internal, external, we also want to warm up without any weight first, so we can focus on showing the body what we expect of it when we add the kettlebells to it.